Welcome. Hello to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Glad to have you with me. This is the only tarot reading that I'm aware of that, first of all, is only done as an audio version. No video other than what you're seeing on your screen. No motion, you're not going to see me. That's not important. What's important is helping you to manifest. My job, my number one job, is to inspire you. And with that thought in mind today, we're going to press forward. We're going to do our usual reading. But coming up in the middle, I have an audio recording. It's I believe an AI recording of a selection of a speech that John D. Rockefeller gave back in the very, very early 1900s, more than 100 years ago, when he laid out his plan for humanity. At the time, he was the richest man in the world. He was a billionaire when there were only millionaires. Now, the Rothschild as a family group was worth billions as well back then. But for a single person, nobody else was as rich as John D. Rockefeller. He was a mean, low-down thug. And he has shaped every area of our lives today. Every area. Doesn't make any difference. From education to big pharma to mass media, he shaped it all. And this little AI voiced insert is a direct quote from a speech he gave to a Masonic group back in the very early 1900s. And it laid out his plans for the world. And I want you to hear that because it fits the reading today. Remember, I said I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to empower you, to help you to manifest. And if you take a look at the center card, the Oracle card today, it is flexible. Flexible. And the number up in the right-hand corner is 19. That's a 1 and a 9. A 1 means beginnings. 9 means endings. You put the 1 and 9 together, that equals a 10. Get rid of the 0. We're back to a 1. New beginnings. And with this thought in mind, that's the reason why I want to insert the John D. Rockefeller quote. His plan, his evil plan for all of humanity. And you will hear, it's very short, about less than 2 minutes. You will hear how much this man has impacted your life today and where he wants you to end up. Get ready. Then we'll continue with the reading. It's coming up.
John D. Rockefeller, the man that provided $20 million to advocate education internationally and created the General Education Board in 1902 with a grant of $180 million, which is almost $6.6 billion in today's money, wrote, "When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them it's for their help. We will start early on. When their minds are young, we will target their children with what children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will grow depressed, slow, and obese, and when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods so they may never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games so they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish their governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides."
So, that was John David Rockefeller, the richest man around 1900 in the world, and his plans for the world. Now you see why I want to help you manifest, to use this to help you have a life that he did not want you to have. So we begin with the card flexible. There is flexibility required here because you're headed to a new beginning. Let's go to the cards, the Two of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas that you get from other people. And as you heard from the audio, many of the ideas you and I have came from John D. Rockefeller, who was out to hurt us. All righty? So now you have to make a decision. Am I going to keep going down this path that he laid out for me, for my parents, for my grandparents? A path to ruin, to destruction, to death? Or am I going to go my own way? That's what the Two of Swords is all about. Next card is the Devil card. You could say, generally speaking, that he was the devil, but that's not entirely true at this point. There is a bondage, but it's a bondage to the system that he created. You are tied to the system John D. Rockefeller created. That's the devil, your submission. That's why you got to make the Two of Swords decision. Am I going to stay doing this same thing that I know is going to hurt because that's what it's designed to do, or I'm going to break free from this addiction and look to be my best, to manifest the best life that I can? Well, to do that, you have to establish your own set of values. The first card is the Nine of Pentacles. She is the mini queen. Pentacles are things that are valuable, not the stuff that John D. Rockefeller was talking about and trying to wreck us with. And so far, if you look in the world, he's doing a pretty damn good job. But we're talking Nine of Pentacles. You have to know what's of true value. Health, which you cannot buy because we all die. We're also looking at happiness, joy, friendship, love, companionship, purpose, meaning, gratitude. None of that stuff was part of John D. Rockefeller's plan for your life. None of it. You have to find your own set of values. This is your opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles says, yes, yes, yes. Think outside the box. Think for yourself. Use that number Two of Swords to make a decision that'll help you to break free from the devil system that John D. Rockefeller created to hurt you. And develop your own set of values. Tap into that spiritual side, the side of love, friendship, joy, happiness, purpose, fulfillment. All the things, as you heard, Rockefeller does not want you and did not want you to have. He wants to destroy and control you and me and all of humanity. And if you look around the world, his plan is almost at fruition. We individually can make a choice. That's why it's vital for me to help you to manifest. It is a case of Pretzel Logic. You got to wrap yourself up into his nightmare or decide that you're going to evolve and develop on your own. It's your choice. It's your manifestation. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested Tarot reading. Hope you join me. If not, between now and the next time we get together and talk tarot, peace, joy, and blessings.